feel better already.
Yeah, they've got a lot of work to put in to really make this draft kick off. The mid lane's gonna be... Yeah. Yeah, that they are. They've got to climb up, start finding those wins. Of course, it's always fun when you've got a Filipino team versus a Filipino team, right? As I love to call it, Rambulan comes in. Of course, funny enough, we do actually have official multi-language cast, so bit of a shout out to the boys in WXC. They must be having fun with this one too. You know, when you have Filipino on Filipino fights, I've seen a couple of casts, you just tend to throw trash talk everywhere. You just absolutely tear into everyone every single time. You make fun of everything. OKP.
Yes.
30 seconds to battle.
I thought it'd come sooner.
The battle begins.
Armel was asking Januel why he's not playing Ricky here, and then they're all just laughing and Januel insults him. Yawani Skem. Skem doesn't want the Ricky support to come in for Januel. And then, I don't know why he called Armel sheep, but inside jokes, I guess. Ricky. Januel Ricky. Hey, we've got to ask for it now, you know? They're calling it out, TnC. Armel wants it. That's not what you like to see. Still, the lanes will start to set up here. Tri-lane being broke up by TnC, so Tim's around with KP in this duel. It's gonna be a while until they get damage out, and you will have to watch the stun stacking here with Skem and Januel.
Straight to the bottom with you.
Yeah, it's a lot of early aggression. I love seeing that from both sides. Both of them just want to win out early, just forcing each other to pop themselves early on. Should be a bit easier now for KP. He does get the level up, so he's on level 2, has that natural order. Once you have Tim's in level 2 as well, Avalanche Toss becomes a bit scary. Gonna have to watch out for that. Taking a look down mid, you've got Armel and the Kunkka, Yopaj on at Mars. You are seeing Yopaj pull slightly ahead. He's got his bottle, he's filling up. Armel has yet to get that farm up, and just being slightly behind like that in such a back and forth lane means that Yopaj gets a lot more sustainability and farm out of this lane.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
They've still been rather effective here from Neon in slowing down Gabby's farm. Looking at his last hit, 7-0. It has been hard for him to just go up and get the last hits. Stifling Dagger, it is like a 6-second cooldown. If the wave is dying too fast, I can't clear it out as much.
How many times do you need to die before you learn your lesson? You're all washed up.
Yeah, at the least now he does have his bottle. So Armel kind of gets that up. Is going to hit 4, but Yopaj is just about hit 5. We are going to see the 4-minute runes as well. Got to be careful in this one.
Dire structures are fortified.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Oh. Oh.
What?
You don't have the sand.
Yeah, it's a better trade in the end for TnC. Yopaj was forced to walk back to get his refill, and is going to have to TP back in lane. So that's a free wave coming out for Armel, evening him out. He's still behind, though. Still at level 4. Yopaj just about to hit 6. So Yopaj is still going to have the edge if he wants to try out his spells. Overall, very even on this laning start. Not as much aggression as you'd expect, but I suppose both sides do have slower supports in this game compared to what we're used to seeing.
Of course.
Precious bounty.
I think not. Gold for my chest.
What a bounty!
Yeah, it's really been slow. You look at Scam in comparison, and his lane's tough as well, but you can leave him alone. He doesn't die. He's a 32-8. The Sven also clears out stacks a lot better, especially when you go for this cleave build as you tend to. So Skem is just set to farm up quick, and he's actually rushing a Midas here. Not even opting for the Mom, just wants the stable farm. Considering the timing, we're potentially looking at 7 to 8 minutes. I'd say this is a really good build-up for Skem, just because he's allowed to do it. Yeah, it's a lot harder for TnC. Again, they went with these supports that you'd expect perhaps Tim's to be a bit more active, but they just don't have the opportunities. You know, Whitemon can only do so much up top to stop a PB from being zoned out, and Gabby.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. You look at Skem now. He's playing in the jungle. He's got the Midas flying in, Mike. 7.5 minutes. What do you do to stop this guy? They've got wards in the jungle to watch his movement. Tims can't get the angle. And down mid.
Forgive me. Relieved.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's about that time where both teams start to look for these tower trades. TnC are clumped up bot as well. 3 heroes down here trying to get a push, and John Yuel might be the sacrifice.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the 2k lead at 9 minutes in, 4-2. There's Sven with a Midas, just clearing out stacks now. You couldn't ask for anything more, and also has a Iron Talon, so it's really just perfect here. Look at the push for TnC. They've got 4 heroes bot. The tower's just hitting the 600 HP mark. They had no siege creep. They don't push particularly fast, just not the best timing there, and that's a lot of time invested to take this objective out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just, yeah, phase boots coming in just to increase the efficiency in that jungle, and he's just safe here. Like, you see some forays from TnC, even with that tier 1 down, they haven't gotten wards out, so they're just walking around under vision. Skem's just fine dancing here. They might lose play hard though.
Time to run them down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What? Yeah, it works out. Skem, you know, I love the efficiency. Finds a kill, he uses his Midas. What? It's no better feeling as a core mic.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Ooh.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's still giving them some money here though. TnC drags the lead down to just 1k. So it's kind of paying off. You have to be cautious about throwing too many bodies out front if you are Neon. Still, this is time that Skem is using well. At the same time, Gabby's also sort of been left alone. This is something that Neon can't allow as well. Just letting Gabby ramp into that Battle Fury freely. Has 1 part down, is just 3 parts away. So if you let the PA free farm like this, she's going to suddenly pop in with Battle Fury, with perhaps a BKB, with a Desolator, and suddenly do a lot more than you'd expect. Neon have to sort of keep an eye out on Gabby in this game as well. Yeah, it's the stall out game here, and they're building up stacks and ancients. They've got complete control in their triangle, no vision out on the top jungle, but that's not where Neon's been playing, so they've got a lot of room yet to farm up. I think Neon is the side that we should be looking for to play aggressive here. Like, TnC doesn't mind this being slow because they're just kind of building up. But we need to see this blink on Yopaj that you mentioned actually pay off. So they have to be ready to go, ready to just get arenas off, start invading the jungle once the blink is up. You're also going to have that lineup with JG's mech timing on the offlane snap, so you're going to have sustain to make those fights happen, but they will have to break out soon. The Spirit Vessel of Armel that you mentioned, not as big as the Blink, but this will offset the mech timing here of JG as well. So it's a nice back and forth in terms of actually canceling each other's item spikes out.
It's no small
But
thing.
we will have to see Neon actually stop, you know, not stop playing the farming game, but at least be more active as 4 while their Sven farms.
My favorite. Haste!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant are...
No. This is gonna make it a lot harder for them to get that free farm they're looking for on Gabby. It's a big objective being taken by Neon, and that's what we wanted to see. The blink comes in, they immediately force a fight, and they keep running. They know they don't want to give that space away, but look at TnC, they're ready to defend.
That's just what a bounty!
Oh, Gabby?
Execution style!
Dire's courier has been killed.
Play hard.
Doesn't even describe it!
Dire's middle tower is
Yeah,
under
it's,
attack. Dire's structures
There's
are
nothing to stop them. Like, if they're keeping these waves shoved in, TnC's not getting any movement out in the map besides Gabby's laying down bot, which they are spotting out. And this is going to be big if TnC don't save him. Oh, Yopaj.
It's an honorable death by my hand.
No.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, yeah. No?
Dire's bottom tower is under
No,
attack.
it's not going to be enough. The Deso needs to come in. Look at this as well. TnC, they smoked this tree. Blind, no vision, and they're just not going to find anything. In fact, KP might be in trouble.
Monster kill! Ooh, something about that felt extra.
Yeah,
nice.
that perhaps. Looks like they are coming out here. This could just be down to the fact that White Line didn't whack Roche. you know, you mentioned it, but he didn't do that ritual, and look at this. Roche now being taken by Neon first. Into the pit. They've got to fight back here, TnC. They don't have the best vision. Just one behind Roche, but that's not enough to really work with, and they're really not in position to contest anymore.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Your song has fallen to the Radiant.
Wants to live forever.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, what? Oh yeah, I mean, if you were TnC, you'd get a heart attack there, right? Like, you got twacked by the arena wall right as you TP out on the edge. You would definitely panic. Still, you know, a good save out. That doesn't change the circumstance here. Neon still 7k lead. JG saving up for the Ags, 2 parts away, 1.6k gold away. And once you have that in your snap, oh man, the gobble up plays with a Sven, who did rush BKB, so Scam's super safe to fight. That's gonna be very hard to fight against if you're TnC.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh man. Nope. Yeah, it's almost like Yopaj is playing the actual PA and Gabby's just playing farm sim right now, just kind of building up. You were also gonna hit some pretty good spikes out as well. Like, again, once the Ags is up, just a gobble up plays that can happen is gonna be ridiculous. I think right now TnC, they're playing it right. They're just taking it slow with Gabby. They're not losing too much room, but it's just this aggression from Neon. 8k lead now. It's been growing wider. Scam's investment in the mid is just paying off, and they find one, but it's just a bench.
Precious bounty.
Regeneration!
I think that.
Ooh.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, it's you just can't do anything against Scam. He did pop God's Strength. They are running forward though. Oh.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What? Oh!
Just hold message on your problem.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's
Oh.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh man, Scam. That was on the edge there, Mike. Just almost dying. Januel with a save. Really buying out enough time.
Dire's middle tower
And they take a
has
tier
fallen.
2. They're looking for more. Gabby is lined up though, but are you sure about this? Scam's already pretty healthy.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh god.
There's another problem.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, definitely. Like, they jump in, they only take the Aegis, they lose Tree for their efforts. Now the high ground's opened up, and with God's Strength running for a little bit more, tier 3 and potentially the Rack's just gone.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire
Oh
are
boy.
scanning.
That's... That it does. Who do you gobble up? I think Yopaj, right?
Radiant's top
Just take
tower is
Yopaj.
under attack.
Scam can just Superman his way in. You get the fight started. You've got BKBs. TnC, they're going out to the triangle.
Done.
Oh boy. That they are. And TnC, it's just a bit disconnected right now. They're not getting the movements out. You know, Tim's, we talked about his Tiny not being as active early on. He wasn't able to really get anything done mid. So Armel doesn't get off to a snowballed start. And he just gets Spirit Vessel, which is nice, but not enough to offset this runaway start. We need to see bigger plays come out. They are lacking in team fight. They need the Tiny to line up the toss plays here. Ooh.
No. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, could be a big movement up back. Still Neon. They smoke up. They know they can just keep playing forward. No cooldowns to wait for. Just constant running.
Monster kill for the
Amazing what you found lying around.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is
TP.
under attack.
Ooh boy. Yep, that spot of Merienda not playing well there still. Yopaj?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
style.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yep, and that's what you were talking about. Those crits with a God's Rebuke will start to kick in. You also have to consider... Ooh.
Dire's turret has been killed. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Oh god.
Radiant's top
Yeah,
tower
that's
is under
balanced.
attack.
That's completely balanced here for Skem. Just looking amazing. Man, it's just lined up too well. Like, I was talking about Yopaj. 12-0! Mike, not a single death in that Mars. And Gabby, you don't want to farm here. Oh. The misses! Yeah. Oh god.
Want cookies?
Oh? Oh?
Of course.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They can't sustain this. There's just no way Gabby can carry this anymore. Too far behind. BKB not even done. Queuing up the Divine next. That is one way, but they need to stall out long enough for that Divine. Now, there is a tier 2 top here for TnC, so they're not quite going to be facing Mega Creeps, but they need to find something.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yep, balanced. Gotta love that life steal now coming out for Skem. Was gonna say that's the one thing he lacked because he didn't go for the mom build, but kind of fixes itself. TnC walking into their jungle was scanned out, so Neon kind of knows where they are. Do get some wards out, but that's not gonna stop them as well.
Doesn't even describe
Oof. 16-0. 16-0.
Your shrine has fallen to the Radiant.
Yep, it's just ridiculous. I mean, you know, at every single position, it's just insane. The zoning Scatterblast has, Cookie's repositioning use, the damage the Axe Rush gives you, the saving potential it has, and Neon's been able to abuse that. 30 to 7 at 29 minutes in. It's just been complete domination in TnC. They're playing on the right side of the map, but nothing's there to stop Neon anymore.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Step lively now. Your admiral's on
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Perhaps if a bit less.
So, this whole mess is all your fault?
Oh boy. Oh my god. How have you allowed Yopaj to go 18-0 here? That just a lack of activity mid, and you can't do that when you've got a player like Yopaj. 18-0 and he still has cheese. He still has cheese. That's just insane. Oh my god.
Mine is truly a blessed life.
Yep.
Sneak attack.
Pretty ridiculous. Considering his damage output, right? Like, he's the actual PA. Like, Gabby's not even on the same level. Gabby can't pretend. Yopaj is the actual PA. That's it. Yeah. Slot efficiency for that damage, I suppose. Always nice. If you get lucky, it's going to be great. And yeah, even their supports are so farmed up. Like, Playhard has an Aeon disc, so he's safe up front. In fact, Playhard has more farm than KP's core ET by 3k. They're just that far ahead.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh my god. Seriously? What?
Of course.
So,
Dire's structures are fortified.
20! 20-0! That's when they call it. 20-0. That's all they wanted. Give the brother the 20-0-12, Mike. That's it.
Radiant victory.